Hi guys, in today's video I want to discuss with you SkimaTalk and how you can potentially earn money with this site. If that is something that you are interested in, then this video is for you. Okay guys, so here on SkimaTalk you can earn money by teaching English online. And guys, teaching English can be a good way to earn money in my opinion, especially if you are someone that has like a passion for English and also if you are like, a person that likes to meet new people and help them improve their English skills. Now, guys, first up here I want to discuss with you some of the benefits if you were to work here on SkimaTalk. Like you can set your own schedule, work as many or as few hours as you choose. You can work from anywhere. All you need is a computer and a strong internet connection. You can make money. Our top teachers earn more than $1,000 each month, which is quite a good amount of money. And you can also have fun, work with interesting students all over the world. Okay, guys, and next up here, I want to discuss with you becoming a SkimaTalk teacher. They say, am I qualified to be a SkimaTalk teacher? SkimaTalk is currently recruiting native English speakers who can speak American, British, Canadian, Australian, New Zealand, and or Irish English. Those whose mother tongue is another language or dialect than those listed above will be asked to wait until SkimaTalk will expand its teacher qualifications. Also, you must be 18 years or older. Do I need to have teaching experience or a teaching certificate? Teaching experience or a teaching certificate is not necessary to become a teacher at SkimaTalk. So, guys, you can potentially get started on this platform as a beginner. Also, how can I become a SkimaTalk teacher? All you need to do is create a teaching profile, record an introduction on the SkimaTalk website, and take a SkimaTalk teacher guidelines test. Those selected will receive an email from SkimaTalk within 10 business days after your application. Once accepted, do I automatically keep my status as a SkimaTalk teacher? No. To be qualified at SkimaTalk, all teachers are required to continue to satisfy the following criteria: a student's rating score of 4.5 or higher, lower than 10% cancellation ratio, lower than 5% no-show ratio, quality profile, including a professional introduction, a video introduction preferred, and a high-quality profile photo. They say they will review the qualification for 1, 2, and 3 at the beginning of every month. So that's something very important that you need to consider. Okay, guys, and next up here, I want to discuss with you the teaching sessions here on SkimaTalk. They say, how do I conduct learning sessions with students? At a scheduled session time, teachers should call students via Skype video. All sessions are conducted with your Skype name. To complete the session, you need to evaluate the students' language skills within 24 hours after the session ends. Otherwise, you will not get paid for this session. When connecting with a new student for the first time, you should send a contact request to the student via Skype. Once your student accepts the request, you will be able to use the chat function and communicate with text as well. They do mention also, guys, not all students will accept your Skype contact request. Even if a student has not accepted the teacher's request, the teacher must still and can call the student. How do I start and complete a teaching session with my student and be eligible to get paid for the session? Can you explain it step by step? Here are the 5 important steps you should follow. Send a Skype contact request soon after your session is booked. Video call the student from a quiet place with high speed internet connection at a scheduled time. Not be late. Conduct a session for 25 minutes, evaluate and submit feedback on the student's language skills within 48 hours after the session ends. This is the most important and the final step. If we detect that you don't take the evaluation seriously, for example, submitting the lowest evaluation for a non-beginner student, you will not get paid for the session and also your account will be deactivated immediately. Now, guys, they also mentioned here, how much can I charge for a session? New teachers must initially conduct free sessions to understand how the system works. and build up their initial reputation on the platform. After the free initial sessions are booked, the price will automatically change to $8 per session, and a session is then 25 minutes. Once the system automatically sets your price at $8, you will be able to set your own price if you choose to do so. Okay, guys, and next up here, I want to discuss with you getting paid by SkimaTalk. And SkimaTalk pays its teachers once a month. They do also mention here, guys, SkimaTalk charges a fee of 20% of the session price, less applicable PayPal/Stripe fees. The remaining 80% of the session cost, less applicable PayPal fees, gets passed directly to the teacher. So that's something very important that you need to consider. But I also mentioned here, guys, what is the policy if I do not show up for a session? If a teacher does not show up for a session, a full refund will be issued to the student. In addition, the teacher will incur a cancellation penalty of $9. The penalty will be deducted from the teacher's next payment. If the next payment is not enough to offset the penalty, the teacher will be required to send the penalty amount to SkimaTalk via PayPal by the end of the next month. Teachers are required to call the student on time plus minus 30 seconds. If a teacher is more than 5 minutes late to the scheduled session, the session is counted as the teacher's no show. So, guys, you need to be on time for your sessions. They do also mention here, if a teacher does not show up for the second time in a month, his or her sessions will become immediately invisible to the students for the next week. And if a teacher does not show up for the third time in a month, his or her session will become invisible to the students for the next 2 weeks. Okay, guys, and next up here, I want to discuss with you some very valuable information. They say here, what do the best SkimaTalk teachers do? And this is something that you can study very well if you want to be like a teacher on this platform. The first one here is be punctual, call on time, plus minus 30 seconds, and talk for at least 25 minutes. The student must not feel short on time. Adjust speaking speed depending on the student's level. In the beginning, speak slowly and deliberately as if talking with a young child. Then adjust your speed and vocabulary based on the student's level. Use the Skype message box very frequently. Type links, questions, and words on Skype to make the session more efficient. Go through the messages in the previous session to review for both the teacher and the student what you covered in the last session. Give feedback frequently. Correct the student when grammar, pronunciation, comprehension, etc. is off. Change your feedback depending on the student's study focus. The students need this feedback to improve. This is part of SkimaTalk's core philosophy. Encourage the student whenever possible and provide frequent praise, highlighting areas where the student has improved. Prepare a learning plan. Have an idea of how you think the session should go. Of course, this could change over the course of the session, but it's best to come prepared. Say hi and bye. Send Skype messages before and after the session to say hi and goodbye. Leave feedback after the session on the SkimaTalk website. The student will receive an email with your comment from SkimaTalk immediately after you leave the message. Be available both for the students and for you. It's better to have as many sessions open as possible. Remember, just because you list your availability for 10 sessions doesn't mean you're necessarily going to teach 10 sessions. So don't worry about overbooking yourself. Be creative and unique. Find your own secret tactics to turn your students into returning clients. Okay guys, so in today's video I discussed with you SkimaTalk and how you can potentially earn money with this site. Now guys, as I say in all my videos, please do your own research first before you sign up to any website or app that I mention here. Now guys, with that being said, I do hope that you have found value in this video. Please do consider liking and subscribing for more content like this, and I will see you in the next video.